Hi everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back. And to everybody new, hello and welcome. This is Oscar. So Oscar is a full-body silicone baby boy. He is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor Dolls. So he's got his new passy. I actually really love this style on him. It's a ma'am. It's a newborn ma'am. And it actually came with a new bottle that I got for him. I'm going to do a drink and wet feeding. That's the bottle made by ma'am. It's a newborn and I'm loving it. And I'm loving the passy for him. Tell me what you all think of this passy for his face. Because I feel like he has like a petite face. So this is a really nice newborn passy. I think passies is something you gotta kind of try for your babies and get to see what, what fits your baby, right? So I'm gonna get started. We get a nice warm baba here for him. And we're gonna chat. Yes, we are. I just got finished a little while ago actually doing a live stream for my channel members. So if you're wondering about that, my channel does have a membership. So if you would like to become a part of the Pixie Squad, you can click the link down below in the description of this video, or just click the blue join button next to subscribe. It is $1.99 a month. That's all inclusive. You can cancel it at any time. You must be an adult, 18 years or older to join, but come on in. I do my exclusive live streams in there and content and other perks. So super fun. So yeah, I just got done with that. We did our first live stream of the new year and it was just really nice and relaxing. It's really, ladies in there and just doll collectors. And a lot of times we just kind of not only we talk about the dolls, of course, but we get off on other subjects. And we were talking about the dentist. And you name it, we talk about it. But also for you newbies and anyone else, if you have like burning questions and want to request a video or ask me questions in the live streams and stuff, to get your dolly questions answered, that's also a great place. So let's get started with Oscar. And I don't know, so all right, I'm going to talk about something because I find like, oh God, when I get something on my mind, like, I don't know, I feel like if I don't kind of just get past it and like talk to you all about it, I sometimes I need to purge things. And of course, let me tell you something. In this hobby, being on YouTube for a couple of years now, like there is plenty of stuff that channel creators kind of have to bite their tongue, or at least I do. Definitely, there's just, a lot that goes on when you are, I would say, immersed in the hobby, socializing in the hobby, here, for some amount of time, you start to realize that, oh, this isn't just all like these warm, wonderful, ladies. I mean, there are that, of course, there is that, but you realize that you have to find your place and make your way, because not everybody is as they seem. Of course, a lot of you know this, that it's the same thing in life. However, I do feel, I see this happen to a lot of new people coming in, and it definitely happened to me. I had a false sense of security coming into the hobby, because I'm thinking to myself, oh, these are all doll collectors. You kind of get that rush of like, endorphins and adrenaline when you talk to people that you have things in common with, because you have the dolls in common with, and a lot of times, other things in life. And, when you're new in the hobby, you're still all like, almost like embarrassed, like, oh gosh, what is my friends gonna think or my family gonna think? So it's like so super awesome that you have other collectors to talk to, and you realize, oh wow, there's people out there that are just kind of as obsessed as dolls as me, and like, longing for the dream babies, and getting that itch and searching for a baby, bringing a baby home, all like the excitement and the things that we share with one another. It's like magnified when you first come in. Like, it's just also exciting, and it's all blended in together, so everyone just seems the same, and just so nice, and you think that everyone is, just so happy that you're there, and wants to see everyone happy. And of course you come to realize, like, oh wow, this is just like life, like anywhere else. Any other online communities, anywhere, just literally anywhere else. And with that said, I think most of you that are adults have enough wisdom kind of behind you in being an adult life, like life experience, to know that it really takes years to get to know people really well. And we're online. It's usually not in person. I mean, sometimes you can find collectors that live close to you and have a personal relationship, but a lot of it's online. Now, a lot of us do, extend our relationships, our friendships, to deeper levels, and exchange phone numbers and talk, and sometimes wind up talking on the phone every day. And obviously, the more often that you speak to people, the faster you're going to get to know them, right? Of course, makes sense. But it also takes time to see the way that people operate, around the community and what they're doing. And it also takes time to see, like, how they're going to treat you. Now, I've heard over and over and over from, I can't even count how many, like, YouTubers that I've watched in the beginning and through the years that say, you want to be on YouTube, or really on operating on social media, and you're gonna immerse yourself in the hobby, you best have a thick skin. And if you don't, you're gonna grow one, and you're gonna realize. And I just said to myself, no, I'm just not a judgmental person. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I just, in my head, I think that everybody thinks the same way. Like, everybody wants to just see everyone else happy, and everyone's happy for you. And well, it just, that's not reality. And you're gonna live your life here in the hobby the same as everywhere else. It can totally be your happy place. And pretty much the only way to make it that way is to kind of, you have to turn a blind eye. You have to, like, ignore and not look. You're never gonna please everyone. That's impossible. So if there's gonna be people that love you, there's gonna be people that hate you. That's just the bottom line. And definitely, you have to, deal with that. And you're also going to have friendships, and you're going to think you know people really well, and you're going to think that they have the same and the best intentions towards you. And you may invest, time in people only to be very disappointed and come to find out that they do not feel the same way towards you as you do towards them. You're going to find that some people are fake. They're like fake friends, meaning they are your friend and they're there, and but whoopsie, he's dribbling a lot. Oh my goodness, we had to let some of that get down. I think oh yes, you're wet, Oscar. We're gonna need a change. Did you drink too fast? That happens with the drinking wet sometimes when that's a new bottle. So like I just opened it, so it's going really fast. So when I sat him up, it's some of it kind of came, oopsies. All right, sorry. Where was I? Because this was like a deep conversation here. Now I'm like rambling because I'm like beating around the bush. The bottom line is, yeah, there are some fake biatches here. There really, truly is. People will like truly like you really think you actually have a friendship, and you may care for people, and come to find out that they have, no reservations about talking behind your back, getting in like these private little, dolly group, well, not dolly groups, but their own like, little private group chats and things that you don't know about, or you're not invited to, and it could be a long time before, some rat, somebody in there will come and I don't mean rat in a bad way, I just mean somebody in there will just, not care about your feelings and just want to stir shit, and we'll be like, your friend's in there, and they don't really talk about you, they don't really say too much, but they're there. And like, I don't buy that I'm Switzerland, I'm neutral. Like, I'm Switzerland too. Like, definitely. Like, I'm definitely not going to be told who to be friends with, who not to be friends with, that sort of thing. And, I definitely have friends on kind of all sides of whatever, transpires around here in the doll community. And that's just, too bad. My personal relationships with people aren't based on, because if they're not friends with, someone else, so to speak, right? That's being Switzerland. Being Switzerland is not sitting by and taking part in bitch fests constantly where you're listening to a friend of yours being made fun of and torn down all the time, and then you're not opening your mouth and saying something like, hey, this person isn't even here to defend themselves. If you're gonna, talk that smack, say it to their face. Let them, and, if you think something, that of me that, perhaps is a personality flaw or something I can fix, like, grow a freaking backbone and say something, because a friend is gonna tell you, hey, Tachi, you're acting like an asshole, here. Like, maybe you want to fix this, that, or the other thing. How do we grow as human beings? Like, if, nobody, points out this shit. Like, becoming a better person, and I know it's a personal goal of mine, it always kind of has been, is I want to be a better person today than I was yesterday. And I want to be a better person tomorrow than I was today. So like, I am like totally, on board with, taking constructive criticism, as anyone who, knows me at all knows that. But the problem is that's not why people are talking. They're not talking because they care, because they say, oh wow, I really love Tasha, but she really, it's to her deficit that she does this or that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, am I making sense? That's not the reason. So I'm definitely not speaking about anybody specific. I'm talking on a whole what I've been experienced in the past few years being here in the doll hobby. 2020 has been a year, because I guess then it was like a couple years I was here. It was like 2020, I guess, was maybe like my third year here. So you really start to get into, and I fell into like, kind of fell off, like, away from my kind of rule, like, don't bring drama to me. I don't want to hear about what channel's talking about me, or who's, like, I don't want to hear like that drama, like garbage, like, unless, like I said, unless it's like some sort of constructive, thing. And then that is something that you do delicately, and you do privately, and you reach out and you speak to someone. You're not helping someone by publicly getting up to, try to humiliate them, and you're not helping them by having a bitch fest behind their back. Right? So I definitely learned. You also learn who your friends are. Like, I got sucked off to where I would just say that my attention got diverted from true friends that really love me and I love them, the hobby, the dolls, the fun, and all of that. I was just kind of diverted, and it didn't go well for me, and I wasn't happy. And I decided to make some changes and say, I'm going back to my original, thing that worked for me, which was, I don't want to look. I don't want to see. I just want to be here, have fun, have my happy place, enjoy the people that are here to enjoy dolls, and that want to be here. And that's it, period. And so, I wanted to make a turnaround on my channel. I created the membership, and I just went forward in videos, and I wasn't going to, address like any ongoing, things and stuff like that. And I mean, I have friends that literally, like, it wasn't like they subtly moved away. It was like, drop. And some of it, of course, I was left holding the bag, but I held it until it's dried up and went away. What else are you gonna do? There's not much more to do. No, you can't take that upstairs. Yeah, not much more to do. And there's no hard feelings. I was hurt because I felt that I actually had like friendships that was more than fake, that was more than superficial. I was oblivious to the fact that it was putting on a show, that some people just didn't give a crap about me as a human being, and my happiness and anything. Because I was a wreck. I was like really ready to like shut down my channel, and but that would have been letting bullies win. That would have been letting it just, and it would have been leaving everyone wonderful here that has their channels for the true purpose of sharing these sweet bubs and their information and all their stuff. So like, I am in such a good place. And literally, even on the way out of 2020, like, and it's been like 6 months since I've kind of been back in a happy place, and just, just really oblivious to like anything going on that's not dolly related, that's not important, community related stuff, that truly is just what you call it, the drama, the bad drama. I mean, it's all drama. I mean, it's drama just putting on a video, oh my gosh, look at how much she spit up. Oh, poor Oscar. Oh, my baby is all wet. I came back to things and I finally started feeling again like a reborn in silicone mommy and not just a collector and a YouTuber. And, my purpose, solely became back to, just really the joy of like the little characters they are, and just all the wonderful things. It's like, this huge weight is lifted off of my chest. And you know what? I'm sure there'll be backlash over just what I said. And I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm speaking my truth, my journey, what it's been for me. I was hurt. I did, in certain situations, say to people that I felt hurt and this is why. And that got me nowhere. I should have just shut my effing mouth and knew where I stood, and just, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I just, you know, you're going to learn these things. You will experience these things as you go along. My advice, reining it back in here for newbies to actually help people. My advice is enjoy yourself, have fun, make friends, but hang back before you really get involved, before you really like publicly back people up and put your neck on the line and things like that. Take many, many months, if not years, to actually, get to know people. And then sometimes some of the trash, so to speak, kind of takes itself out. And I'm not calling people trash. I just mean the things that you don't need in life, the fake friends that you don't need in life, just kind of, if you're not serving them a purpose, or they're not watching you and they want, the like drama, I guess, or whatever, or I have no idea. But, if people just, want to remove themselves out of your life, let them. Don't go chasing after, even if it hurts, even if it's people that have been close with at a time and have known for many years, that, you have your beginning roots here with. You can't, you have to do you, and you have to, enjoy the people that you do have in your life and in the hobby, that you have, that are truly happy for you, that aren't just going to be there to pick up the pieces when you're, falling apart, or when you're, quote, fighting the same enemy and stuff like that. The people that are actually there, and they want to be there and take the time to spend time with you when you're having fun and when you're happy, that it's not a waste of their time, because they actually really do want to see their nieces and nephews, and they really want to see your smile. They really want to see your success. They really, like, those are people that love you. Those are your friends. You all know this in real life, outside of, the doll hobby and social media and stuff. I'm just dropping that tidbit here. And I suppose getting off my chest, purging 2020. It's my 2020 purge. Call it drama, call it whatever the heck you want. As I said, it is truly not directed at anyone. I personally, because it's who I am, because when I spend time around people, I care. Even if I don't care for them anymore, or feel like they were fate towards me or whatever, I still, because that's just who I am as a human being, care for people, still want the best for people, still hope for, happiness and joy and all of the things that I've always felt, because I don't know how to be any different, and that makes me feel good. And that's just who I am. I might be a little tough on the outside, I guess, or look rough around the edges, but I'm very soft and inside. Everybody that knows me, even the people that know me that maybe have been fake friends or whatever, I know they know that, because people know you. And that could be why I've been taken advantage in that way. Because, yeah, inside, I just still want to see the best in people or the best for people. And I don't think anybody is like heart rotten to the core or horrible to the core, but some people just, that's how they operate in life, and they never really let anybody too close to them. And some people just use people, and some people, it's like, shit, man. I mean, I turn around like, this is like going back to high school, and I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now, and I just, float away from it and I do my own thing, and I'm really, really happy here, just back doing my own thing, and just let the people be around me, and the people that I go to be around that actually want to be here, and they're not here for any other reason, because there's nothing going on. I'm not taking up some cause. I'm not arguing with some other channel. There's nothing going on, there's zero going on. So if that's boring to you, if me and dolls is boring to you, you don't belong here, and I've always said it, but like, I think it takes like other people a while, I guess, to get to know you too, and know that, like, I mean it, I've meant it, and that's it. Your actions speak louder than your words. We all know that. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. Absolutely. And I may make more mistakes. Maybe this is a mistake, but I am like one of those that I'll try to record videos, and so it'll be like on my mind, and I'll need to purge something. So I'll be like, I'll start talking about it, and I'll be like, oh no, I overshared. And then all of a sudden I gotta trash a video because I don't edit, I don't do voiceovers, I don't cut pieces out, I don't do any of that stuff. What you get here is me in the raw. So if you don't, like my unfilteredness, like, it's also not the place for you. And sometimes I talk about, I guess you say, sensitive, subjects. But I talk about it and I move on. That's the point of purging, getting something out and moving on. It's not to start anything, because there's nothing to start. People went away out of my life in this hobby, and that's it, period. There's nothing, and I wish them the very best. So what the heck, right? And you'll figure out for yourself who you want to be here and what you will or aren't willing to partake in. All right, if that makes sense to you all. Anyways, we got to get Oscar dried up. He is definitely soaked. There was only like 4 ounces in this, and it's still, so like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to put a dry diaper on him, and this is pretty full. Yeah. So, and kind of hold him up in case he's got to like pee some more and drain some of this out. And anyways, I am just loving Oscar. I'm finally settling in with Bindi. I can't wait to share more of her with you all. She is my newest silicone baby, and my journey is just kind of beginning with her now. And I'm really excited about that. Excited to share with you all some outfits that I had got while nesting for her, that finally I'm getting to put on her. And my Oscar is just such a baby. He's so sweet and cuddly, and oh gosh, I am so in love with him. So there's lots to talk about too. And Claire Taylor's new Courtney did the auction start today? I'm not even sure, but that's another video to make because I guess because Claire has a new baby out, I'm getting tons of comments all over my older videos, and the most frequently asked question is, how do I know how much these dolls are? Where do I find them? How much? I got that like all day today. And I put the Claire Taylor website right there. I don't know how more clear I could be, but I will make a video and I will explain that to you and where just like the website is. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm not like affiliated with any artist in any way, and a lot of my babies came secondhand too, so I can only just give you a website and tell you, like, following his artist, that she's on an edition right now, yada yada yada. All right, so anyways, we'll do more, we'll talk more, we'll chat more. I wish everyone the best for 2021, and no matter who doesn't care about me, I still love and care about all of you. I do hurt inside when stuff goes on. I'm a human being. I'm not saying I don't hurt, but we make it through the hurt and out the other end, and it just makes us grow as people, right? So that's that. All right, everyone. If you did like this video, if you didn't like this video, what the heck? Go give it a thumbs up, I'm sure, or a thumbs down. Just give me something. Give me something. And make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you want me to elaborate on this or anything else that I might not say so much out here publicly, hop on into the Pixie Squad. Click the blue join button. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can't go wrong because you're really going to kind of get it all in there. And if you're new to collecting and you want information or you just want behind the scenes, that's the place to be. And I'll catch you all later. God bless.